Hey guys, today we're going to be working the hips, all right? So we're going to really be focusing from the 90-90 position, trying to work some rotation, a little bit of flexion, a little bit of extension, sort of a little bit of everything, all right? From there, we're going to go down into the knees, explore some knee stuff, and we'll be on our way, all right? So the first position I want you guys to get familiar with is called the 90-90, all right? That position looks just like this. We're going to get a nice 90-degree angle here on the front leg. So we got our leg up here, 90-degree bend. Same thing on the back side, all right? Make sure this back leg is not too far forward and it's not too far back, all right? Perpendicular to the body. From here, what we're gonna do is keep ourselves nice and tall. We're gonna go ahead and lean forward, reaching our chest out to the wall in front of us. We're gonna bring a nice stretch into the back of this hip. All right, what I want you guys to focus on while we're here is just breathing, all right? Try to focus on deep, long breaths and just relax, all right? We wanna get a nice good stretch back into that hip. Make sure you keep your body orientated in this particular fashion. Chest is up, the butt is almost reaching to the wall behind us, okay? So we're trying to kind of jut that butt out as we reach our chest out, all right? Make sure we're relaxing. Try not to hold any tension into this position, okay? You can use your hands however you feel necessary, all right? Place them in front, to the side, whatever makes you feel comfortable, all right? We're gonna first work the external rotators of this hip, and then we're gonna go and work the internal rotators of this hip, okay? So now that we've been in this stretch for about a minute or so, what we're going to do is take a nice deep breath in, and then we're gonna trap some of that air down into our belly, pull it down, and the core here, or the trunk, is gonna be engaged, okay, the entire time. From there, as this is engaged, all I wanna do is think about pressing this knee, shin, and ankle down into the ground, nice and light, maybe about 10% effort, and then slowly, progressively start pushing a little harder, all right? I want the majority of your focus to come from the ankle with a definite constant pressure coming down from the knee, okay? So we have some knee pressure, but we're really focused on driving this ankle down through the floor, and so we're gonna ramp this up, all right? Slowly build up intensity, just like a car or just like a car pedal, right? You want to slowly press the gas pedal down towards the floor. Think about that in relation to intensity, okay? So we're starting out really, really light, and then we're slowly, progressively pushing down to the floor. You guys should be ramped up pretty hard. If not maximal, definitely near maximal by this point, all right? So we're here, we're squeezing, or sorry, pushing as hard as we can. Hold that there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to keep this knee down, stay in this position. And I want you to try to rotate this ankle up towards the ceiling here. Good, just like that. Use your hands to base out however you feel necessary. Good, so you're trying to get this ankle up the floor. Some of you won't, all right? Maybe some of you will. It's not so much about can you lift the ankle, it's more about driving the intensity, okay? So I want maximum effort here. So again, using the knee as a fulcrum, trying to rotate that ankle up towards the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to sink a little deeper into that stretch. And we're back to our breathing. Do about 30 seconds here. Nice and relaxed. Here we go again. We're gonna go ahead and breathe in that air. Trap that air down. Base out with your hands. Start driving that knee, shin, and ankle down through the floor. Knee pressure is constant. Ankle pressure is what we're really driving as hard as we possibly can. Slowly ramping up, 0 all the way up to 100% intensity, or your best, safest, pain-free contraction. And start to build up. Keep ramping up, harder and harder and harder. Good, hold there as hard as you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep this knee down. Slowly try to rotate that ankle up towards the sky. and hold that position there. Keep trying to reach that ankle or rotate that ankle up towards the ceiling. Keep the knee down. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax slightly deeper into that stretch. Keep your chest orientated upwards and focus on that deep, relaxing breathing. Excellent. From here, we're going to stay in this position. All I'm going to do with this back leg is I'm slowly going to reach it out nice and straight, just like that, okay? From here, what I want to do is make myself slightly taller, and then with this elbow here, I'm going to base out just like this. So I've got a point of contact here with my leg here, with my foot there, also with my elbow, forearm, and wrist here, okay? From here, if you have to modify this position, that's totally okay. So if this is uncomfortable or you don't feel like when we get into the position you can sustain it, modify it as necessary, okay? From here, what I want you to do is reach up. We're gonna grab this ankle. With this right arm here that I have, I'm gonna block the knee, all right? So I don't want this knee to travel up. I don't want it to move up in that fashion, nor do I want it to slide it down. So if I use my hand here, I can make a nice block. I pull my foot or my hip into more rotation. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold and I'm going to try to squeeze, actively squeezing this leg into this position. So pulling myself up, I'm squeezing, and slowly I'm going to let my hand go. And I'm going to try to maintain the position that I'm in right now. All right, some of you are going to fall down just like this, and that's okay. The idea is you want to try to keep this foot and this hip rotated in this position. So here we go. Pull your foot up if you haven't already. Go ahead and squeeze into this position and slowly let out. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab it, pull it back up. Make sure you're blocking with this hand. Here we go again. Breathe in, lock down, and start to squeeze and rotate into this position. Let your hand out and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to pull it back up. Go ahead, take a breath in, lock down, block with the hand, squeeze actively into this position, slowly let the hand out, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly let the leg back down. Good. From here, we're going to get back up. We're going to return this leg back to the 90-90, just like this. Now, for our third movement, what we're going to do is from this position, all right, if you have to lean over for this or modify your position, that's okay. What I want you to do is find a position where you can lift this leg off the ground like so, okay? If you have to lean back like this to lift up, that's okay. But what I want is you to start in that position. So I don't want you to be here, or if you're here, I don't want you to do this. I just want you to find a place where you can lift and lift, all right? From here, we're gonna build on this progression, all right? So everyone find yourself a position that you can lift off from, nice and comfortably, all right? From here, all we're gonna do, we're gonna brace at the core again. So we're gonna breathe in, we're gonna lock down, we're gonna lift up, slowly gonna extend out, and set down under control. Notice my speed isn't really fast, it's not extremely slow, okay? It's very controlled. From here, we're gonna return back to the starting position. So now we're gonna squeeze all of this stuff here, we're gonna brace here. Go ahead, lift off, slowly return. I want you to think about trying to set the knee down before the ankle, all right? It's more theoretical. Some of you might be able to do it, some of you won't be able to do it at all. Don't worry about it, we'll build on it. Here we go. Go ahead, lift off, extend out, set down, return, lift up, bend back, knee down before ankle. Good. Here we go, one more. Go ahead. ahead, brace, lift up, slowly extend out, set down, return to neutral. Back up, bring it in, knee down before ankle. Good. And that concludes the 90-90 portion for this particular half, all right? So from here, we're just gonna switch sides. Oh, sorry. We're gonna stay in this position. We're gonna work the back leg, all right? Just like so. So here we go. From here, we're gonna go into the same progression. All we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate towards that back leg, just like so. And we're gonna we should have a nice stretch right into the front of this hip crease. If you feel pinching, pain, or anything of that sort, please back out and find a pain-free position. All right, so some of you might have to actually lean back. In other words, lean back like this and then rotate. I find for beginners, that's really a good way to do it. If you find yourself really uncomfortable here, you're trying to fall over and hold yourself up, just go ahead and lean back. It's gonna make this way better and you're gonna get way more out of this, all right? So from here, I've got a nice lean, arm is braced, and I'm rotated towards the back leg. I've got my nice little stretch in through here. All right, if you have any knee pain, modify your position so you don't have that, all right? Or find a place where you can. If that means bending the knee, so be it. If that means sticking out a little bit, that's okay, all right? Find a place where you can go pain-free, all right? From here, we're just stretching, focusing on our breathing and just relaxing. Good. From here, all we're gonna do is go into 2 sets of contractions, just like we did on the front leg, okay? So we've been stretching now for about about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna squeeze through our trunk again. We're gonna brace. We're gonna drive that knee down, maintain pressure here, just like on the front leg. And then again, we're gonna try to drive that inner part or the inner part of the ankle, the part that's on the ground, we're gonna try to drive that through the ground. So essentially we're trying to rotate through the ground like so. So here we go. Pressure down through the knee, pressure down through the ankle. Go ahead, slowly keep the pressure in the knee and add force through the ankle. Push down harder and harder, ramping up intensity. Good. Squeeze harder. Should hopefully be close to a maximal contraction, if not near maximal. Go to your safest pain-free contraction and hold there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Now we're reversing. Driving the knee down, trying to lift the ankle up or rotate it up towards the ceiling. Just like that, right? Can't see a lot going on. That's okay. Keep the knee down. Try to rotate the ankle up towards the ceiling. Squeeze in there as hard as you can. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Try to rotate slightly more towards that back leg. And back to our breathing. About 30 seconds here. Good. Here we go. Round 2. Go ahead and breathe in. Lock down. Knee down. Driving that ankle through the floor. Good. Keep building up intensity, about 20% effort. 40, 60, 80, 100. Hold there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Reverse now. Knee down. Try to rotate that ankle up. Good. Keep squeezing as hard as you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Calm down your breath, calm down your heart rate. Try to relax into this position a little bit deeper and just breathe. So from here, we're going to go into a passive range hold the same way we did on the front leg, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to stay in this position here. We're going to squeeze, driving that knee down, trying to lift that ankle up, just like so. And then from there, what I like to do is rotate towards the front leg, maintaining this actively squeezed and slowly leaning forward at the waist until this leg comes off the ground, okay? As soon as it breaks off the ground, that's where we're gonna hold. So here we go. We're back here, we're breathing in, lock down, knee down, ankle trying to rotate up, face forward, bend at the waist, keep actively squeezing, trying to keep that leg up. Good, and hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Good, try to fight through the cramps if you're feeling it. Rotate back into position. Breathe in, brace, lock forward, knee down, ankles rotated up, rotate your body forward, bend at the hip, hold this position. 4, 3, 2, 1, back down. Good. Rotate back, breathe in, lock down, drive the knee down, rotate the ankle up. Good. Rotate your body forward, bend at the hip, and hold when that leg comes off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Good. Now we're going to switch sides. Go ahead and get into the 90-90 on the opposite side.